Take any big lessons just from the spring and from the COVID year that maybe apply in a different way this season?
Yeah, I think time management is a huge one that we took from it because we got a lot more time to focus on different things, and recovery was huge because we did lose a recovery day last season, or the spring season. I keep saying last year, but it wasn't even last year. So really taking care of our recovery and all the little things that we need to do to be great, and so yeah.
How different is that transition, not from a fall season to another fall season, but from a spring season to a fall season?
It's definitely weird because you usually get a winter to train and do all your fitness and everything like that, and then you get a spring where we usually play a few games and get kind of a spring season, and also just the hours that we are here change. And so it was definitely interesting to go back to okay, now you have summer off, you're doing your summer packet, and it doesn't feel right to go from a season to a summer packet, but that's just what it is. And then we're back out here again. It definitely feels a lot quicker, but it also feels like we haven't been here in a while. It's kind of just a weird time thing mind-wise for sure.
What kind of expectations do you have personally for this year, and do you think the team has for this year? I mean, you had some nice moments last spring.
Yeah, I think we just want to build on last year and really stay together as a team and stay strong through the long haul of a season, because we do know the season is longer than it was in the spring, and so getting ready for that and making sure that all players are ready when they are needed and ready when they're called.
How much has it, I guess, been beneficial to have the benefit of time after trying to figure out what Graham's vision is, tactically what he wants to do? Then COVID happens, you have a truncated season. Now you actually have had an off season to kind of deal with it and understand what it is he's looking for.
Yeah.
Is it easier now?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's easier. We've also brought in new people, and so they're hopping in too. But I think having the time to build and really absorb what he wants us to do and turn into the team that we want to be has been really great, and time has been the biggest factor in all of that.
How have some of the upperclassmen like you and Allie kind of developed just in the offseason, short as it was, to get ready for this year, and how has your game changed, if at all?
Taking care of the details, taking care of just finishing and consistency, and making sure that our mindset's locked on when we do get into these spaces, because it's different than it is when you start a spring season. We're not in school right now. We have way more time to dedicate to it, which is really nice. And so just making sure we're taking care of all the little things and all the games within the games, as Graham likes to say.
Any young players that have impressed you so far early?
Yeah, I think, Anna's been great. She stepped up into a really big role and is playing in the back right now. And all the freshmen have been amazing so far, the intensity and the pace that they play at, and just their attitude. And honestly, just the main thing that I think is great about all of them is they're great people first. And so adding them, they've been great additions to our team so far.
How would you describe the team's how your team wants to play this year versus last year, the style of play?
Oh, I think it's going to be really similar to what you guys saw last year. We're going to move the ball, we're going to play soccer, but we're also going to be really lethal in the front, and we want to, as quickly as possible and often as possible, score goals. And so, yeah.